Before we start, I can't guarantee you these will be any good. Don't be too hard on me if they fail. Please? Before we get into the video, please smash that like button, hit subscribe and tick that notification bell to be notified the next time we are live. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Anime Stock Pod. My name's Sav, and today I'm back with a video showing you guys some builds for the upcoming Greninja Raid. So, there is a Klefki on this list. But I realised it was a fairy type, and I had absolutely zero time for that. So, let's move on from it. Let's put it back in the box, shall we? I hope it don't solo the raid. Lucario is another one that was a lot of people have been talking about, but I don't think it will have the right type advantage, so I've left it to one side. And what we have left are these 5 absolute machines. And hopefully they will help us on the way to defeating Greninja. If anybody does not know, the raid starts on Thursday/Friday depending on where you live. If you are a regular viewer of the channel, then you know the difference between our time zones. It will be at midnight on Thursday, so technically Friday morning, GMT. Hope you guys got that. Toxicroak. In my mind, he's going to be the MVP. He's a poison type, will resist the poison moves, hopefully don't get poisoned. I don't know, you know what it's like, I'll wing it. We've given him a Terra Ground type, and we've given him a Shell Bell, so he can recover as he's battering the Greninja, which I'm hoping he does. This is my number 1 pick, by the way. Onto the movesets, we've given him Sword Dance, Taunt, Mud Slap, and Earthquake. Its ability will be Dry Skin. This restores the Pokemon's HP in rain or when it is hit by water type moves. So, it's a poison type, so poison shouldn't hurt it. It's got the dry skin, so water moves shouldn't hurt it. We should be good. EVs are HP and attack. And I've gone for a Brave Nature on this one. So it boosts its attack and its special attack goes down. That's why I haven't hyper trained it, because this is going to be our physical attacker. Competitor number 2, Gastrodon. Right, it's a water type and a ground type. Terra type ground is what you want. Obviously it's a ground, so water moves will be double affected to it, but don't worry, we've got that sorted. This has got a Shell Bell as well, same scenario. While it's battering the Greninja, its HP is going to be going up. Moves are Earth Power, Mud Shot, Recover, and Stockpile. The ability is Storm Drain. So this Pokemon draws in all water type moves instead of taking damage from them, and its special attack is boosted in return. So the Toxicroak was an attacker, this is a special attacker. It's a lot slower than the Toxicroak, but it's alright. It's a tank. It's got 426 HP. It's got a high special attack stat, and with Storm Drain, water moves shouldn't affect it. Poison, on the other hand, I don't know how bad it's going to be. We've given this Pokemon special attack and HP for its EVs. This is the complete opposite of Toxicroak, so we haven't hyper trained it in attack, and we've given it a Brave Berry, which boosts its special attack and lowers its normal attack. None of its moves are physical attacks, they are all special. So we have 1 physical attacker, 1 special attacker. I didn't bother doing the speed on this either because it's slow. Number 3 on this list is Clodsire. Similar to Toxicroak in a sense that it's a poison type Pokemon, so hopefully it resists the poison a bit better. It is a ground type though, but again we have a special ability for that to avoid it being affected by the water moves. This also has a Shell Bell, don't need to say it again do I? Battering the Greninja. The move list: Earthquake, Poison Jab, Recover and Curse. Poison Jab is not really needed. but we've gone with it because it's a spare. It's an absolute tank with 464 HP. This is a physical attacker. Basically similar to Toxicroak. However, it's just a bit more of a tank. A bit slower, but more of a tank. I'm not sure if it's going to be the one. I just thought I'd give you guys a backup. The ability, Water Absorb. If hit by a water type move, the Pokemon has its HP restored instead of taking damage. Really good stuff, again. So all of these are focusing on not taking damage from the water move. EVs on this are HP and attack. And in a similar way to Gastrodon, because its speed is poor, I haven't hyper trained its speed, and it's a physical attacker, so I haven't hyper trained its special attack. This has the serious nature, which obviously doesn't need no speed, so its speed is taken down and its attack is raised. Now comes the gamble. The man. The king of all the raids. Iron Hands. This guy right here has the ability to one-shot so many raids. This is a 7-star, so I don't know how it's going to do, but we can all agree it's an absolute animal. It's got a shell bell. All the attackers do have a shell bell. I didn't bother changing the Terra type on this because, you know, it should batter it. It shouldn't need to Terra. That's my plan. The moves on this are Belly Drum and Earthquake. Iron Defense is only there so it has a move to do while the other Pokemon drops its defense stat, its physical defense stat. Obviously you're going to Belly Drum, it's going to give you a maximum attack. You're going to use Earthquake. If they drop their defense stat, it's the only chance you've really got to doing a one-hit KO. EV training, HP and attack. Ability, again, haven't changed it. This is a gamble, guys. This is a gamble. I've hyper trained everything except for the special attack. This is a physical attacker. And I've gone for a nature that improves its attack and reduces its special attack. Now for the support Pokemon. Umbreon. Held item, Leftovers. The HP is slowly but steadily restored throughout a battle. Lovely stuff. That's what we want. We want to stall. We want to debuff. We want to buff. We want to help out the team. Umbreon, wicked support Pokemon. Moveset. Screech to lower the opponent's defense stat. Snarl to lower special attack. Helping Hand to boost physical attack. Thunder Wave to paralyze the opposition. It's got, obviously the attack's pretty poor on it. It's got wicked defense and great HP. Making it one of the best supporters for all Terra Raids, if you ask me. The abilities synchronize. If the Pokemon is burned, paralyzed or poisoned by another Pokemon, that Pokemon will be inflicted with the same status condition. Which means obviously if Umbreon's burned, paralyzed or poisoned, the same thing will happen to Greninja. For the EV on this one, I didn't go for HP, but you can if you want. But because I'm not sure whether it's going to be a special attacker or a physical attacker, I think it's going to be a bit of both. I've decided to spread it over special defense and defense. As for the hyper training, I have only hyper trained speed, special defense, defense, and HP. It's not going to be attacking. It doesn't need an attack boost. It doesn't need a special attack boost. We've gone for a modest nature, which improves its defense and lowers its attack. The reason I went for that is because its special defense is pretty high. Rising up the defense helps. Lovely. Nice. I guess I'll show you guys the Klefki I was going to build. It is a fairy type, so I don't think it's going to be any good. But the ability is Prankster. The held items, Leftovers. I've boosted the special defense and lowered the attack. The HP is pretty high at 318. You can't see the EVs, but I think I did HP and special defense on this one. The only reason I thought it'd be good is because it's got the light screen and reflect, which protects from both special attacks and physical attacks, and it's got Trick Room, which will make Clodsire and Gastrodon two of the faster Pokemon on the team with their speed. And obviously it's got Iron Defense to protect itself, so it may be okay, but I've made it as a support. It is there. I'm probably not going to use it. Probably not going to use it. I wish you guys the best of luck. Don't go too hard on me if it don't go to plan. Everybody's got their opinion on what Pokemon would be good in the raid. These are the ones I'm going for. Don't forget, guys, we stream every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday. Normally, we do Friday Terra Raids, Saturday Shiny giveaways, and Sundays is Union Circle with the subs. Schedule's going to switch up a little bit over this weekend because we've got the Greninja Raids, but we will see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, just drop me a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more Pokemon and anime related content. I'll catch you guys in the raid then. Peace.